Applications. In this module, you will learn about ratio, equivalent ratios, and some applications of ratio. Mom, I'm thirsty. Please make a glass of orange drink for me. Okay, Vinay. Wait, Mom. I want to see how to make it, so that I'll be able to make it for my friends when they come in the evening. Mom, how did you know what to add and how much? It is written on the bottle. To make a glass of drink, take 1 cup of orange squash. Pour it into a glass, add 3 cups of water to it, and then mix them well. Your drink will be ready to serve.
Mummy, please make one drink for me too.
Now, how will you add the squash and water to make the drinks for both of us? See, to make it for one person, we have to take 1 cup of squash and 3 cups of water. For 2 persons, we have to double the quantities of both the squash and water. That means we need to take 2 cups of squash and 6 cups of water. Think, if I have to make it for 3, then we have to take 3 cups of squash and 9 cups of water. Here, the quantity of water we have added is 3 times the quantity of squash. How did you find it out? If we divide the number of cups of water by the number of cups of squash, we get 3 each time. Mummy, it is denoting 3 times 1. Correct. You know, here you are comparing using ratios. What is a ratio? The comparison of 2 quantities in terms of how many times is called ratio. Here, the ratio of squash to water is 1:3, and it is read as 1:3. Using ratio, it is easy to calculate. How? The ratio of squash to water for one person is 1:3. If we have to make it for 2 persons, then multiply the ratio by 2. Then it becomes 2:6. For 3 persons, multiply it by 3. That is 3:9. Can you find how much squash and water is to be added for 10 persons? For 10 persons, I have to take 10 cups of squash and 30 cups of water. And I come to know by multiplying the ratio by 10. Here, for all the ratios we have found, we have added water 3 times of squash. That means the ratio is constant here. Such ratios, which are obtained by multiplying or dividing by any counting number, are equivalent ratios. 1:3 is its lowest form, as it can't be further divided. Correct. Now you get it. We have used the squash and water in the ratio of 1:3. For this, can you write the ratio of water to 1 glass of drink made? I think it is 3:1. No, Vinay, we can't calculate ratio in different units. Here, the unit for water is 3 cups. Then we have to use the same unit for the drink also. 1 glass of drink contains 1 cup of squash and 3 cups of water. That is, 4 cups are poured into 1 glass to make 1 drink. Yes, that is why the ratio of quantity of water to drink is 3:4. And for quantity of squash to drink, it becomes 1:4. So, while writing ratios, first we have to convert different quantities in the same unit.
Next we are moving to the exercise 12.1. First question. There are 20 girls and 15 boys in a class. A question. What is the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys? All of you know how to write the ratio and what is the ratio. First you have to write the number of girls. Number of girls. Number of girls. There are 20 girls, so is 20. Then what is the number of boys? Number of boys 50. You then write the ratio. Ratio equals number of girls 20 is to 50. Here is 5 is the common multiple. Is 5 4s are 20. Then 5 3s are 50. Okay, 4 is to 3 is the ratio. Then B question, what is the ratio of number of girls to the total number of students in the class? Here, ratio of number of girls. First you write number of girls. Number of girls. How much? Is 20. Then total number of students. You have to find out the total number of students. Okay. Total number of students equals, here 20 plus 50 is 35. 35 students. Then you write the ratio. Ratio equals, first you have to write the number of girls. 20 is to 35. Here also 5 is the common factor. 5 4s are 20. 5 7s are 35. 4 is to 7 is the ratio. Then next question. Distance traveled by Hamid and Akhtar in an hour are 9 km and 12 km. Find the ratio of speed of Hamid to the speed of Akhtar. Here I have to find out the speed of Hamid. Speed of Hamid equals, here is distance by time. Here distance how much is 9 km in 1 hour. 9 by 1. So what is the speed? 9 km per hour. Okay, then speed of Akhtar. Speed of Akhtar. How much? Is 12 km in 1 hour. 12 km per hour. Okay. Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals speed of Hamid 9 is to, yes, yeah, speed of Akhtar is 12. Here also 3 is the common factor. How many times? Is 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. 3 is to 4 is the ratio. Then next question, fill in the following blanks. 15 by 18 equals dash by 6 equals 10 by dash equals dash by 30. Okay, you have to find out the common factors and then reduce. Okay, here is 18 divided by 3 equals 6. First here 15 divided by 3, 18 divided by 3, how much? Is 5 by 6. Then next is from 5 by 6. Okay, 5 2s are 10, 6 2s are is 12. Okay. Next you have to find out the last one. Here is 6 5 times 30. Okay. Here also 5 5 times 25. 5 multiplied by 5 equals 25 by 6 multiplied by 5 equals 30. 25 by 30 is in the last blank. Okay. Fourth question, find the ratio of the following. First one, 81 to 108. 81 is to 108. First A question. There is any common factor? Yes, 9 9s are 81. Yes, 9 12s are 108. Common factor 9. Have to change it into 9 is to 12. Again 3 is the common factor. Okay, 3 3s are 9. 4 3s are 12. Okay. Then B question. 33 km to 121 kilometer. Here both are in kilometer. Then you have to write the ratio. 33 is to 121. Here 11 threes are 33. 11 11s are 121. Again 11 is the common factor. Is 3 times 11 33. 11 times 11 121. 3 is to 11 is the ratio. Then next question. Find the ratio of the following. First A question. 30 minutes to 1.5 hours. Here one is in minute and another is in hours. You have to change it into same unit. Okay. Here 30 minutes is there. 1 minute equals 60 seconds. Okay. And 1 hour equals 60 minutes. 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So you have to change it into minutes. 1.5 is change it into minutes. 1.5 multiplied by 16. 15 multiplied by 6. 5 6 are 30. 3 remainder. 6 plus 3 9. And 1 more 0 900. Here one decimal is there. 90 minutes. 1.5 hours is equal to 90 minutes. Then you have to write the ratio. The ratio 30 is to 90. 3 is common factor. Is 10 is to 30. Okay. 30 3s are 90. Okay. 10 3s are 30. Okay. Again 10 is the common factor. 1 time. Here 3 times. 1 is to 3. Okay. Then next to B question. B question 500 ml to 2 liters is 1 liter equals is 1000 milliliter. You have to change it into 2 liters equals 2000 milliliter. To write the ratio 500 is to 2000. Okay, 100 is the common factor. 5 is to 20. Okay, then again 5 is the common factor. 1 is to 4. 1 is to 4 is the ratio. Then next 6th question. In a year, Seema earns 1,50,000 and saves rupees 50,000. Find the ratio of first money that Seema earns to the money she saves. So you have to write the amount she earns. Amount of money she earns. How much? Is 1,50,000. Okay, 1,50,000. Then next is amount of money she saves. Amount of money she saves. How much? Is 50,000. Then you have to write the ratio. 1,50,000 is 50,000. 50,000 is the common factor. Here 3 times 1,50,000 and 1 time. 3 is to 1 is the ratio. Then next question. Money that she saves to the money she spends. And next you have to write amount of money she saves. Amount of money she saves. Saves how much? How much money? Is 50,000. Okay. Then amount of money she spends. Amount of money she spends. 1,50,000 minus 50,000 is 1 lakh. Okay, 1 lakh. Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals 50,000 is to 1 lakh. Here, yes, 50,000 is the common factor. 1 is to 2 is the ratio. The next question. There are 102 teachers in a school of 3,300 students. Find the ratio of the number of teachers to the number of students. You have to write as number of teachers. Number of teachers Number of teachers, how much? Is 102 teachers. Then number of students. Number of students. How much? Is 3,300. Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals 102 is to 3,300. 102 is to 3,300. Here is 6 is the common factor. 17 6 times 102, and here is 3,300 divided by 6. 6 5s are 30. Then again 3 remainder. Again 5 times 30. Then remaining 1 0. Okay. 550. 17 is to 550 is the ratio. The next question, in a college out of 4,320 students, 2,300 are girls. Find the ratio of number of girls to the total number of students. You have to first is number of girls. Number of girls how much? Is 2,300. Number of girls 2,300. Is then next to the total number of students. How much is total number of students equals total number of students equals is 4,320. Okay. Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals is here first you have to write number of girls. 2,300 is to 4,320. Here you have to change it into its lowest term. Here 10 times 10 is the common factor. You have to 1 0. So 1 0 is cancelled. 230 is to is 432. Okay, here is both are even numbers. Here take is 2. 2 as common factor. 1 time 2, then 1 time 2, then 5. 5 times 10. Okay, is to 2 times 4, then 1 time 2, 12, 6. 200 on 115 is to 216. Okay. Then next, number of boys to number of girls. Yeah, number of boys, you have to find out the number of boys. Okay. Number of boys equals number of boys equals 4,320 minus 2,300. Okay. First the answer is 2020. Number of boys is 2020. Then you have to write the ratio. Number of girls, how much? 2,300. 2020 is to 2,300. Okay. Here also is 10 is the common factor. 202 is to 230. Then again both are even numbers. Okay. 1 time 2 0 101 is to 1 time 150. Okay. 1 time 2, then 15 30. Here okay, 150. 101 is to 150. Then you have to find out the number of boys to the total number of students. Here number of boys is there. Ratio equals number of boys how much is 2020 is to total number of students means is 4,320. Okay, here also 10 is the common factor. 202 is to 432. Okay, then again 2 is the common factor. 101 is to is 2 times 2 times 4, then 1 time 12 is 260. 101 is to 216 is the ratio. Hope all of you understood. Next question. Cost of a dozen pens is rupees 180 and cost of ball pens is rupees 56. Find the ratio of the cost of a pen to the cost of a ball pen. Here I have to find out the ratio between his cost of a pen. Here a dozen pens is cost of a dozen pens is rupees 180. Okay, first you find out the cost of one pen. Okay, Cost of a dozen pens. A dozen pens equals rupees 180. Cost of a pen, how much is? You have to divide it by 12. 180 divided by 12. How much is 1 time 12? 60. 5 times 60. Okay. 5 12s are 60, rupees 50. Then you have to find it for the cost of a ball pen. Okay. Cost of 8 ball pens equals rupees 56. You have to find it for cost of a ball pen. Cost of a ball pen equals 56 divided by 8. How much is 7 times? Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals the cost of a pen to the cost of a ball pen. Okay, rupees 15 is to rupees 7. Okay, 15 is to 7 is the ratio. Hope all of you understood. Then next, divide 20 pence between Sheila and Sangeeta in the ratio 3 is to 2. First you write the ratio. Yes, ratio how much? Is 3 is to 2. There total number of pence. How much? Total number of pence. Total number of pence equals 20. Then you have to write the sum of the ratio. Sum of the ratio equals 3 plus 2 equals 5. You have to find out the number of pence Sheila got and number of pence Sangeeta got. Number of pence Sheila got. Here 3 is to 2 is the ratio. Here first part 3 represents the Sheila. 3 represents it for Sheila and 2 represents it for Sangeeta. Okay. Then how you write the fraction? Is out of 5. 3 plus 2 5. 3 parts is for Sheila and 2 parts is for Sangeeta. You have to find out the number of pence. 3 parts of total 5 out of how much pence? It's 20 pence. Here total 20 pence. Here you have to find out the number of pence Sheila got. Okay. 5 one time is here 4 times 20. Okay. 5 one time. 5 is the common factor. 5 one time 5. 5 4 times 20. Then 4 3s are 12 pence. 12 pence Sheila got. Then you have to subtract it and find out the number of pence for Sangeeta. 20 minus 12 is 8 pence. Number of pence Sangeeta got. Number of pence Sangeeta got equals 20 minus 12, 8 pence. The next question, present age of father is 42 years and that of son is 14 years. Find the ratio of a question, present age of father to the present age of son. First you have to write present age of father. Present age of father equals 42 years. Then present age of son equals 14. Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals present father to the son. Okay, 42 is to 14. 7 is the common factor. 7 6 times 42. 7 2 times 14. Then again 2 is the common factor. Okay, 3 times 6 to 1 time. 3 is to 1 is the ratio. The next B question, age of father to the age of son when son was 12 years old. Present age of son is 14 years. Okay, when son was 12 years, 2 years back, son was 12 years old. So, you have to find out the age of father 2 years back. Okay. Age of father equals 42 minus 2, 40 years. Here, his son was 12 years old. You have to write the ratio. Ratio equals See, age of father 40 years. 40 is to 12. Okay. Here 4 is the common factor. Yes. 10 4s are 40. 4 3s are 12. Okay. 10 is to 3. Just see question. Age of father after 10 years to the age of son after 10 years. After 10 years. After 10 years means it's increasing. Age is increasing. After 10 years, age of father. Age of father. Here present age 42 years. 42 plus 10, 52 years. Okay. Age of son. Present age of son 14 years. 10 years. After 10 years, here's 14 plus 10, 24. Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals 52 is to 24. Here 2 is the common factor. You have to reduce it into simplest form. 2 2s are 4. 1 remainder. 12, 26 is to here 1 time. Here 2 times 4. 12 is to 26. Again both are even numbers. 2 is the common factor. 13 2s are 26. 6 2s are 12. 13 is to 6 is the ratio. Then next question. Age of father to the age of son when father was 30 years old. Present age of father is 42 years. Okay. 12 years back father was 30 years old. Okay. Here present age of son is 14 years back son was 2 years. Age of son equals 2 years. Age of father 30 years old. Age of son 2 years. Then you have to write the ratio. Ratio equals 30 is to 2. Okay. 2 is the common factor. 15 is to 1. Hope all of you.
Let's recap. Ratio. The comparison of quantities in terms of how many times a quantity is of another quantity is called a ratio. Equivalent ratio. Ratios which are obtained by multiplying or dividing by any counting number are equivalent ratios. A ratio is a comparison between quantities in same measures or units.